Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the topic matrix and determinant. So what is the definition of matrix? A rectangular array of two-dimensional. Array means arrangement into row and column is called the matrix. So we given that a matrix is a square bracket enclosed, that is the 15, 6, 10, 2 and 13, 5. So there will be the horizontal is the row and the vertical horizontal, this horizontal, and the vertical one is this is the column. So in this matrix, this is the 3 cross 2 matrices. So we in determinant the number of rows must be equal to the number of columns. So determinant can also be represented like that. And so total number of elements we have to find is the number of rows into number of columns. That is the number of rows, how many rows, 1 2 3, and the number of column, first column, second column. So the total number of elements is equal to 6. So in the general matrix, what is general matrix? Suppose we have given that the a11 a22 dot 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 up to a1n. So we have to find the order or size of a matrix. How we calculate the order and size of the matrix? So that is represented by m cross n. M represents the number of rows and n represents the number of columns. So rows always written always first, and the columns always written in the last. So in this matrix, a11 a12 dot dot up to an, a21 a22 dot 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 up to a2n, and a31 a32 dot 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 up to a3n. So we have seen that 1 2 3 dot 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 up to how many rows, m rows, and how many columns, 1 2 dot dot up to kitna, n. So the in this matrix, how many rows and how many columns, m rows and columns. So how it can be represented? If represent aij, the matrix can be represented into a small aij, and I represents the rows and j represents the column. So general matrix notation, always matrix represented by the capital letter. So aij into m cross n. M cross n, what is the m cross n? It is the order of the matrix. So for examples, we have taken a aij of 2 cross 3 matrix. 2 cross 3 matrix. So number of rows, how many number of rows? These are the number of rows. And what are the columns? These are the columns. So there will be two rows and 3 columns, and this is the 3 cross 3 order matrix. So what are the elements present? Number of rows in 1, and number of row is always 1 and column is 1. Then after 1 row 2 column, 1 row third column, second row first column, second row second column, second row third column, and third row first column, third row second column, and third row third column. So this is the 3 cross 3 matrix. So we have to find out the total number of elements present in it. That is the total number of elements is equal to m cross n. What is the m? M is the number of rows and n is the number of columns. So 3 into 3 is the 9, and so we have to write the order, then it will be 3 cross 3, not 3 cross 3, it's become 9. So number of elements become 9, but the order is of 3 cross 3. So we have to find out the number of orders for this matrix, and also for this matrix. So this one is the first row, this one is the first row, second row, third row, and first column, second column. So the number of rows is 3 and the number of column is 2. This is the order of matrix 3 cross 2. And in these problems also, this is the first row, second row, third row, first column, second column, third column. These also 3 cross 3 matrix, and this one is also the first row, second row, first column, second column, third column, that is 2 cross 3, and the number of elements is equal to the number of rows into number of columns. And next one, suppose we have to construct a matrix of given A is equal to Aij into 2 cross 3 matrix whose elements are given by the equation A is equal to 2i minus of j. So we have firstly written the matrix, that is A11, A12, A13, and the order is also given 2 into 3. So 2 rows and 3 columns. First one we have to write rows, second rows, first column, second column, third column. So after that we have to find the number of elements using the equation Aij is equal to 2i minus of j. So A11, 2 into 1 minus of 1 is becomes 1, and for the second first row, second column, 2 into 1 we have to put upon that 1, and minus of 2, that is 2, it's become 0. And for the third A13, 2 into 1 is that, and minus 3 is that, so it becomes minus 1. And after that we have to find for the second row and first column, second row, second column, and second row, third column. Simultaneously we have to find this, and after that we have to write the in place of the value A11, what we got A11 1, and A12 what we have got 0, and A13 what we got minus 1, and A21 what we got 3, and A22 what we got 2, and A23 what we got is 1. So this the question is complete. Now the next question: if a matrix has 8 elements, what are the possible orders it can have? Already we already know that number of elements is equal to number of rows into number of columns. So 8 can be written in how many ways? 1 into 8 also 8, 2 into 4 also 8, 4 into 2 also 8, 8 into 1 also 8. So in this case the point or the fractions can't be allowed, because in the row or column it will be only the positive integers number, not the fraction, and not the positive whole number, not integers number. So what are the special types of matrices? We all have seen the matrices. After that we also uh, study about the different types of matrices. So first one is the row matrix. Row matrix, from the name confirm, only row is equal to 1. Row matrix, from name itself decided that the row will be only 1, and the column as much as you can select. So it is the row matrix. And what are the columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the what are the order of the matrix is 1 cross 5. So again we have to find out for the row matrix, only the row is 1 and the columns are as much as possible. So in this case the order is 1 cross 6. So when we have to write